Can I ask, Carl, since you have played SWTOR,
Yeah.
um, is there a character named Scourge or the Emperor's Wrath?
There is Scourge. You get him as a companion when you're the Jedi Knight.
A companion. Oh my god.
Yes, he joins you
Do you know who he
because
is? Do you know who he is?
yes, I know who Scourge
You know
is.
what he did, right?
Yes, he even tells you.
What a piece of shit.
He even tells you in the game. Um,
Fuck me. I'm gonna rewrite that book and say
you
that they
get you
win
get
and that it's over. Then the game doesn't happen. That's the
you
rewrite
get
of Revan.
captured as a Jedi Knight when you try to assault the Emperor's stupid space station,
Oh my
and he
fuck.
basically like uber stomps all of you without you actually being able to fight him, and like you get like turned into a Sith without knowing it, like he does something to your brain or whatever,
Yeah, that's supposed to be what he did to Revan.
and then you break out of it, and then as you're trying to escape, Scourge joins with you and helps you escape
That's
because
such
he said
bullshit.
his vision that he saw where someone gave him a crown to become emperor or whatever, he said that the Jedi Knight was that person.
That's not even what it said. Revan, they got their own thing wrong. Oh my god. The story that happens in the book is what triggers it is Revan is captured by one of the Dark Council, who Scourge is working for
Isn't it
when it
Nyrus or
happens.
something?
Yeah,
Define what is the Dark Council?
the top highest ranking advisors to the Emperor.
All right.
Basically, they're the people who answer only to him. And Revan basically tricks him through pure coincidence. Revan makes him believe in Force visions by lying that the exile was coming to help him, and then she ends up coming to help him 5 seconds after, and he gets a real vision after lying that he had a vision.
Wow.
And right before they're going to attack the Emperor, Scourge asks him about visions. And Revan tells him about them, and it seems to trigger a vision. Scourge is meditating before they go to attack the Emperor the next day, and he has a vision. And he has a million possible visions. Oh, maybe they win, maybe they all die, maybe something else happens. And then they get to the Emperor, and Revan and the Exile are attacking the Emperor, and Scourge has a vision of... He's like, oh, maybe Revan wins, maybe Revan loses, but now I have a vision of someone else coming to kill the Emperor. Maybe it's a Jedi, maybe it's just a dude with a blaster, maybe it's all this other shit. I don't.
Oh my god!
None of it is set because it's a video game. And then he turns and literally stabs the Exile through the heart and kills her, so the Emperor can send Revan into a fucking coma.
Wow.
Stupid garbage.
I'm not even kidding. The three of them line up. The Emperor blows up T3 actually before that. T3 charges the Emperor and gets turned into a cloud of components.
Wow.
Like he literally telekinetically shreds T3.
Oh my god.
Like imagine, like you've seen, like you know those videos where they have like all the pieces and then they pull them all apart. It's like a 3D model kind of thing.
Yeah.
Imagine just T3 just going in a split second from T3 to that.
Shit.
No more T3. And then Revan like holds his own against the Emperor in terms of power and actually knocks him on his ass with a force push. And they close off the throne room, and Scourge and the Exile charge up and stand next to Revan, and Scourge gets his vision, takes a step back, and stabs the Exile right through this church chest, and then the Emperor seizes the second and zaps Revan with lightning and brings him down.
Wow.
Oh my
Good
god.
move.
Fuck
But yeah,
you.
the way that Scourge
If they
words
didn't have
it,
to fix the
way
supposed
that
to Emperor?
Scourge words it is that the Jedi Knight, because you don't confront the Emperor as anyone fucking else, as like on the Republic side, like directly. Only the Knight confronts him directly. So his vision should have been someone with a fucking lightsaber.
Now, I could have spoken wrong. I know it mentioned Jedi. I don't know if it mentioned other people. So
Oh. Well, anyway, and he says that he decided to break him, her, whatever it is, out because he had this vision that you speak of, and then he said that he believed you, the character, are the person in that vision who gives him a crown and makes him emperor somehow.
stupid.
I didn't get it either.
Stupid. Oh, bullshit. He never once in the book makes reference to him being emperor.
And him deciding to
The only
leave-
reason that makes sense is the emperor, as his reward for betraying Revan, makes him. He creates a new title for him called the Emperor's Wrath.
Wow.
And that's his title, and he
and
is
that's
given immortality.
and that's how we get the Sith Warrior story, because the Sith Warrior becomes the new Emperor's Wrath.
Oh my god.
Because after your master in SWTOR betrays you as the Sith Warrior, you're found by the I don't know if they're called the Emperor's Hands or something. It's like they just have designations as one hand, two hand, three. And they find you and they just you're the new Emperor's Wrath. The old Emperor's Wrath betrayed us. So there you go.
Oh my god. Do you become
You don't get-
immortal?
No.
Yeah, the Emperor somehow using machines and the Force obviously bestows his immortality onto Scourge.
Wow.
It's actually kind of-
Scourge
It's
Go
kind
ahead.
of a cool description. Scourge describes it as his bones and organs are constantly being eaten away and burned and destroyed. And they're not actually, but it feels like it all the time. It's like living in agony, like they're being eaten away by the dark side.
That must hurt like a motherfucker.
The Emperor says you literally are going to have to, you will eventually learn to live with the agony.
I feel like
Scourge doesn't seem like he is in any sort of fucking pain at all. In fact,
Well,
when you
you
meet
gotta,
him,
to be fair,
and
the Revan
yeah.
storyline in that, he's been alive for a while. Like, you do get used to it.
I suppose, yeah.
Like,
He just
the
goes on
Emperor
about
doesn't,
how
but it drives the Emperor crazy.
that
Well,
he just
actually, the
goes on
Emperor's crazy
about
anyway.
crazy.
The Emperor was born crazy.
yeah, he was born evil. He was born not
Yep.
crying, therefore he's
Dude,
the
he
devil.
was so evil. He was born with pure black eyes. Like, come
I know.
Come
Oh
fuck
my
on.
god. I'm not kidding. He was
Ugh.
born with pure. His name is Vitiate. Or Vitiate.
Yep,
Bitchy
bitch it.
Bitch, you.
He was born. Everyone was amazed. This child of a woman and a random dude who turned out to have had sex with a Sith Lord had pure black eyes.
Oh,
He's a Sith. He's a red-skinned Sith. He's just a Sith species guy. Normal. Red dude. Oh, black eyes. Cool. That makes sense.
yeah.
Is he actually a Sith, Carl?
I believe he actually was a red. Like he was like I think he.
I thought he was.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because I'm pretty sure his mother was supposed to be a human.
I
Like-
don't know.
Like, I
don't
think the
remember. I
rest
read-
of the humans can have children, but then like, how is his like a
I
stepfather
reread-
like not?
I reread Revan like 2 weeks ago, and I don't even remember because it's like a throwaway line. It's like, all I know is his mother cheated on the father with the Sith Lord,
Well,
Yeah,
shit
and
got
then-
real.
and then Vitiate
And-
just killed everyone for different reasons. Like, oh, the dad
Vitiate-
was too stupid, and the Sith Lord was too weak, or some dumb shit.
Vitiate killed his stepfather because his stepfather was a fucking asshole who beat his mother. He killed his mother for being unfaithful to his stepfather, and then
for
he
being-
killed his father for being weak.
Yeah.
making his mother cheat on her husband or some bullshit. It's like, God.
Well,
I
you know,
appreciate
you just
loyalty.
weren't Well, Tim, it was like this. You just weren't satisfying her enough, and Sith Lord did it for her.
God.
I saw, I conquered, I came up.
Oh my god. Dude, imagine Dude, imagine if there's like a sex-based force power. Like, are there
Oh,
people
God.
who just learn how to manipulate the force for
Going down the
pleasure?
rabbit hole.
You know that would happen.
Oh my god. Like, can you imagine if the BDSM scene got a hold of the force? Jesus.
Oh no! You wouldn't
Dude, I
even
have
need a rope to fucking asphyxiate anyone anymore.
Dude, there's a friend of mine. She admits that she's into that stuff. I can't imagine what the fuck they would do with that. God.
Hey Tim, I'm into S&M. That's great. Go away.
Dude, literally force choke, man.
Electrocute me now.
Master
Oh
says,
yeah, force choke me already. God, do it. Oh god. I feel awful for even
There's
saying
no
that.
need for a
Jesus.
gag, Tim.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Come on, the internet already has enough of this out there.
So how long have we been going with all this god awful dialogue?
Well, it's 12:52 where I'm at. I mean,
It's
2:52.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little outside the United States right there. Actually, no, you'd have to be in Alaska.
It has to be in the Atlantic Ocean. I mean,
12.
Pacific.
Wait, you said 12:52?
Yeah, it'd have to be.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that would just be
Pacific
Pacific. Yeah, no, that's just West Coast.
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
Shut the fuck up.
So,
It's almost 2 for me.
back to the game I'm playing here.
Yeah, video games.
It turns out that Canada actually declared war on Germany instead of the International, like I thought so. 2 alliances against Germany.
Fucking Canadians.
And the Ottomans, they're just going to town on the Persians here. And the Arabians. So, they're winning?
Modern day ISIS. There we go.
No.
That was Turkestan.
But they got taken out by me, so that's over. And my war with Japan is winning. I have liberated Korea and have almost pushed the Japanese out of
So
the
Tim,
main
you gonna
continent.
click Seoul?
You said
That's,
Can't
Timber.
check.
that's South Korea's capital.
Say
Soul.
what?
Yeah, it's called Seoul.
Yeah.
South Korea's capital.
You didn't know that?
Not soul.
Or did you think that we didn't know that?
And I'm super bad. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck.
James Brown, bitch. I'm blazing. Fuck you.
Blasian. Oh my god. Did you really just
Wow.
say that?
I got
Haku,
used to it.
Haku, listen, this is an everyone but Blasian Skype call. You must go into the Blasian Skype call.
Oh my god.
To be honest, I
this
sound
is-
more white.
This is the new race war, Blasians versus everyone else. You're not black enough for black people, but you're too black for Asian people. I could have made that so much more racist, but I'm glad I didn't.
Well, that totally happened.
What
You know,
happened?
that
Nick?
sounds like it would be a thing.
I don't know.
too.
Oh. Hmm?
Sounds like it would be a thing. Like you're not too much of your own race, so you're just ousted.
Dude, I wasn't even really kidding when I said that.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, it's like, I mean, I was pretty much joking, but at the same time, it's like, can you really say that's not accurate?
They have white on white.
I'm black and
racism.
Asian. That's Asian. My mom's Asian. My dad's black.
I figured. Well,
Dude,
I figured that's what you meant when you said you're bleached.
What the fuck?
dude, all you need is a half white, half Hispanic girl, and you get the whole rainbow right there.
You know, Tim, I might just do that. No, just kidding.
No, but I was gonna say that they got white on white racism in Russia. If you're not as white as some of the whitier white people, they fucking form gangs and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, you're not white enough. See, you're a bleach shade. We're Greek white.
Fuck, I was gonna say, dude, you can't handle my bleach. Dude, we albinos gotta stick together, man. The albino block will take over the world.
Behold, what we talk about on a daily basis.
No, God, I don't usually sit around for the conversation this long. I usually find a reason to go off and record or some shit so I don't have to listen to it.
I think after Visitor left, Tim decided to stay longer.
Someone's gotta fill the visitor hole.
No!
Yeah.
He's still in the freaking raid call. I mean, not raid call.
I closed raid call. I'm about 10 seconds from collapsing into a coma and going to sleep, so.
I think Visitor, honestly, I don't know if he left Skype, but he's definitely not here.
Oh, he actually isn't in the call anymore.
What an asshole.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that's Visitor, dude.
Just
Man,
leave me
apparently
like that.
Dude, that God's turd joke, man. That gotcha.
He knows you were joking. He just does that shit.
Of course
where
he does.
Just does that shit where he tries to find an excuse to just peace out.
Dude, it's hard to think of a time I've genuinely tried to insult anyone in the raid call. I don't genuinely insult anyone. I mean, Carl, I tell you to fuck yourself like every 5 milliseconds. That's not genuine. Carl knows by now that that's not true. I mean,
I don't know, Tim. Is that your deep, dark fantasy?
if I was telling
wow.
Carl to go fuck a rusty spoon and get fucking rabies from it somehow, I mean,
Tim, do
Couldn't
you know
think
you
of-
just use this?
I couldn't think of what rusty metal did, so rabies popped into my head. I'm like, that works. It's a dumb joke regardless, so let's make it dumber. That's the trick.
Let's make something already dumber, because that's how it works.
Plus, I'm literally like falling asleep in my chair, so my brain isn't really firing on all cylinders right now.
You got cylinders in your brain?
Dude,
He's
Carl,
man. Part cyborg.
I'm like, actually, no one will get this except Haku. I'm like the fucking major in Helsing. I'm secretly a machine man.
What the fuck?
All I know about Helsing is Nazis. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Dude, Helsing Ultimate is so good. It's actually really fun.
I'll torrent it one of these days. I mean, buy it legally and watch.
No, that's okay. That's what I did.
Hellsing Bridge is pretty funny.
Yeah, Hellsing Abridged is what got me into it. I watched, I picked up Hellsing Abridged. They do one a year. It's their Halloween special.
Yeah.
So it'll take them 5 more years, because they just got to episode 5. Take them 5 more years to finish it, but I started with episode 4, and then 5 came out. I was like, you know what, I should finally watch the actual show. So I got the show last fall, a couple months ago. And I've already watched through the whole thing like 3 times in the course of that time, because it's so good.
What the ending, Tim?
Oh man, I want to know if Integra's a vampire. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Remember Mr. Penguin?
Mr. Penguin? You mean the guy who's I'm the spirit of your gun? Oh my god.
No, who was the one who was in...
Okay,
Remember
wait,
the guy who said, "For you see one dead man, I see 4.
Oh,
See 4,
right.
what the... Yeah.
I see 4. No,
It's a
but
hell.
tell him Penwood sent you, and then apologize for the inconvenience. No, it's part of the Abridged series. There's a guy who's he's like a super wuss high officer who kind of just got promoted to there because of family and stuff.
Yeah.
And in the Abridged series, he's the last man alive in a bunker, in a command bunker. And the Nazis storm in, and he's got C4 all over the place. And he's like, and Nazi officer's like, I see a dead man. And he's like, well, you see one, I see four. And he's like, see four. And then he looks around and sees the explosives.
Oh shit.
And then the guy's last line before he detonates them is, when you get to hell, tell him Penwood sent you. And then apologize for the inconvenience. And then he detonates the C4.
Then remember, sir, about Mr. Penguin, he was a son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, no, it's she. One of the main characters is about to describe him because they hear on the radio how his last words, and then halfway through her line, they come across or like the car gets shot at that they're in or something. I forget, and she was a son of a bitch. No, but Hellsing Ultimate's really fucking cool. The guy who... There's like one guy who does all the really good anime voices, and he does a bunch of voices in that.
One of those guys who makes a living off doing voices.
Yeah, like he's actually... Haku, you actually know it. It's the guy who did Yasuo for League of Legends.
Oh.
He does a lot of anime voices.
Fuck, I don't know his name.
I don't remember. But he does. Oh, he did middle-aged Walter, and that was so cool. Oh my god! But that anime is so
Walter
weird.
was 15 at the time, and I was a girl or something.
For some reason there's a couple segments in that show where they have dream sequences that are really anime. Like super anime. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the whole. It literally has nothing to do with the plot, and it's both times the two main vampire characters are visited by the spirit of their guns, man. And like for some reason Alucard, the spirit of his gun does movie references. Like they make references to Bruce Willis movies and Arnold Schwarzenegger movies as anime. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's like, we could be Rambo, or we could do this, or we could do... It's like, what the fuck is this? It's the weirdest bit ever. But the rest of the show is really good.
Why he chose the girl, why she's pretty, the big titties, I don't know.
No, my favorite line in the abridged series is when he's fighting the Dandy Man. Oh, shameful you! You activated my Alucard. No, because before that, because the Dandy Man is he has like magic playing cards that he throws, they're like super deadly. It's kind of like Gambit from X-Men.
Oh, I saw that episode way back when they came out, I guess.
And oh, you activated my trap card. And he blows him up. Oh, shameful you! You activated my olive card.
God damn it! Stop reminding me of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Show me your hand, Dandy Man.
Back in the days.
Oh no! The best line. Bitches love cannons.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Carl, did you see? Oh, you didn't see it because it's the one after that. Oh no!
No.
Heck, do you even read my Christmas list?
Oh god.
No, but
Oh, remember when like the first time? So
Carl.
you decided to walk down here and break my fucking TV. First episode.
Carl, you remember Bitches Love Cannons, right? Have you seen any of that?
It's been a while
It's,
since I've seen them.
it's a running joke, and he does it with Police Girl, and she says it in in the second episode of the first one. But he fights this Nazi officer, Rip Van Winkle, and she has this rifle, this super rifle. And at the end of their fight, because Alucard obviously beats her and kills her, he takes her rifle and he literally shoves it through her to kill her. Like just pushes it blunt force through her chest. And as he starts doing it, he says, "Oh, haven't you heard the new sensation that's sweeping the nation? Bitches love cannons. And then he shoves it through her and kills her.
Good God.
It's
She's not real.
wow, that's awesome.
Oh.
Oh, remember the music sequence? It is quite ironic for this occasion. Whoa! Good God.
Oh yeah, when the Nazis start their attack on London.
Oh
And
God,
that's the song that they start attacking London to. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And London's exploding all over the place, and there's vampires eating babies, and there's literally a shot in the original anime. I don't know if it's in the abridged, where there's a Nazi vampire with a baby in its mouth.
No, they don't show it.
Okay, that's in the anime though. Yeah, that show is fucking bloody as hell.
I've seen worse.
Dude, I don't see why they don't make an anime like that. I mean, like,
They're
if you're gonna
actually
show blood and gore, they gotta make it look like that.
it's actually kind of they do okay. The most sexual it gets is at the very beginning of the show. The police girl, she the vampire who captures her, like, kind of feels her up and is gonna rape her. But then after that, they like never do anything like that again. Like they're
She gets shot straight through the chest. It's like
shot through the heart. But after that, it's not like there's anything sexual or anything. It's just lots of blood, and at the actually, literally with with a minute left in the show, like the last episode, there's a scene where police girl bursts into a room and it's an upskirt shot.
Oh, come on.
I'm not even kidding.
Fan service.
Yeah, basically. But other than that, it's not like, it's just all blood and gore. There's not actually anything like
they put some subtlety into it.
Yeah, that's, I got my own issues, obviously. Whatever.
There's real subtlety in the fountains of blood.
I can handle bloody things. It's when it goes into the sexual arena. I'm like, all right, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Carl, the last episode, Alucard drinks the entire blood of London. There are rivers of blood floating through the streets of London.
Okay, what the fuck?
There are millions of people who have died in London during the Nazi attack, and he draws all of it to him at once in rivers. It's pretty fucked up.
What I didn't understand, so, like, I don't know if this is bullshit or not, but, like, in the last episode on explaining on how the enemy guy's officer lived, like, I don't understand. So, was he a vampire, or did he, like, I don't get it.
Who lived?
You know, the fat dude, the fat German officer.
Major?
Yeah. Major.
He was a machine.
Oh.
He was like a Terminator almost. No, seriously, he was like
Terminators and vampires.
Almost his entire body was replaced by machine parts. But it was like, imagine if like someone like Hitler, who was like all pure, like all about the purity, except this guy was all about the purity of humanity. But he still is like 99% machine at the end. It's like, I don't, how you get away with
the irony.
It's like how he doesn't see that as hypocritical. It doesn't make any sense.
The irony. Oh yes, it was quite good.
He's like, I am human to the end, and it's like, no, you weren't. You just weren't.